Hey, Jeri Bellini here for My Arts and Parts. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made my altered playing card. It is part of our design team challenge for Gina Ahrens, and that is one of her digital downloads, the face. I think she calls it the left-handed face. Anyway, I'm recycling some cardboard and I'm gluing the face on there, and then I'm going to cut it out. And I glued it on. I used gel medium. And after I glued it down, I did go over it a little bit with the gel medium because I printed it out on an inkjet printer. So now I'm just cutting it out and showing you that it's cardboard. That's the playing card I'm using. It's not really a playing card. It's a flash card that you use for kids. But I thought it was cute. So I just put a little paint on there, and I showed you the paint I used, just craft paint. Now I'm just outlining, what's kind of in my head, a little body shape, and just quick sketching it in. Yep, trying to keep it simple. I've never done one of these before, so I really don't know what I'm doing. But how hard can it be, right? So I cut out little template. Those are going to be my arms, and that is a jelly print. And I am using teal turquoise colors because those are Gina's favorite colors, and my little altered playing card is kind of going to be a mock-up of her. Yeah. Just because. The face reminds me of her because it's her face. Well, it's not her face, but you know what I mean. It's a face that she drew. Left-handed, by the way. All right, so here I am cutting out some legs, and I'm using watercolor paper. It's just a little leftover scrap. It's pretty sturdy, so I am not going to back that with anything. Oh, goodness gracious, did you see what I just did? And I left this in the video to show you that yeah, we all do stupid things like that. So I quick cleaned it up. It was not a big deal. It's just Golden's gesso, and I am putting 3 coats of that kind of on the background of the card. So I'm just outlining it in some black Sharpie marker. I really am going from one thing to another. I don't know what I'm doing. So here we are. Gel medium, and it's got the top on it this time. And I used the gel medium, and I omitted that. I just glued down the skirt and the arms. And here I am just tracing around a piece of random leftover cardboard to make the whole thing sturdy and to be able to attach the head to the body. So that's what I did. And you see in the head, I did wind up cutting it out a little bit differently. Okay, quick. Here we are. That was copper wire. And it is actually a roll of square-ish copper wire, although that really doesn't matter that it's square. It's just what I had. I have a lot of wire. I have a lot of jewelry supplies. I used to own a bead store. So I'm just, and you're going to gasp at what I do in a little while. So I just made a little random curl at the bottom of that wire because I'm going to put that bead on there, and I'm going to use these for her patties. Okay, so I'm just going to, in a second, yep, there's 2 of them, 2 arms, 2 hands. I'm going to poke a hole in the bottom of the arm so that I can run that wire through there, and you'll see I'm really not doing this very professionally. I'm just having fun. And my jelly print paper got quite thick, so it's quite sturdy from all the acrylic paint, so I'm not worried about it ripping. And there, I'm just going to put that through there and bend it over and wrap it around. The whole thing made me think that I might do a video on making a pair of earrings. Yeah. We did a lot of jewelry classes in my bead store. They were tons of fun. Anyway, here's where you're going to gasp. Oh no, she's going to cut that with a scissor. Ah, if you did that in my shop, I would have killed you. Anyway, I didn't feel like getting up to get a jewelry cutter, and shame on me. Okay, so now I'm just pinching it a little bit. This is quite free form. All right. See how cute that is? I thought that was cute. I don't know what came over me. I just decided she needed some beads for hands. Okay, so you see, that's my random dish of broken jewelry. And there's some broken jewelry on the right. I thought I'm going to embellish her with some broken jewelry. And those are vintage nail head beads. They are flat on one side. I thought they'd make a perfect necklace. Now I'm debating, do I do the heart? What do I do? So, let's see. I'm debating between that, and that was an earring. And I thought I could poke a hole in the card and put the earring back on and call it a day. But, you know, I like the blue better because Gina likes that tealy, turquoisey, and I thought that would be pretty. So I wind up not using that earring. And don't ask me what that is on the skirt. I just thought it was cute. It's some kind of polymer clay somebody made. And that's a vintage earring. Beautiful. So I'm just kind of checking it out and trying to decide. Okay, so obviously I made my decisions. Everything's glued on, and I want to hide the crack between her neck and the card, so I decided to put a little fluffy yarn on there. Cute, cute. Really quite simple. Okay, just trim it off. Scissor. Okay, so I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, she still needs stuff. Okay, so I use a Pitt pen, Faber-Castell Pitt pen. And I just colored in some shoes. And after I colored in the shoes, I started to decorate her legs. And you'll see that in a second. She's cute, huh? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, do you see the card up in the corner? Now you only see part of it in this clip. All right, I'll get back to that in a second. So I was just outlining with the Sharpie marker. And then I decide, oh, I think I'll put some, this is some pieces of leftover yarn that I had. I'll put that on there, make her look like a hippie. All right, here we are, digital downloads, build a quote. You can get those from Gina's store, and the reason I like them is they're much bigger than if you used a typewriter. And this is a Pitt pen again, Faber-Castell, and I'm just kind of going around the outside, a little teal. I'm going to glue those down. Okay, now you can see the card. What do I do when I'm bored? I found that card, it was part of a game, and I considered using that for my altered playing card, but then I said, no, I'm going to leave it on the table while I work. I hope it inspires you. All right, so there's my Gina girl. So I had this roll of washi tape. I've never used it. And I thought, you know, this will be perfect. It's like little hippie flowers. So I am going to fussy cut a couple of them. And you'll see, you're not going to watch me do that. And then I just stuck them down. And there you go. What do I do when I'm bored? Art. I don't know about you, but I very rarely get bored. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll do some close-ups at the end.